Here's your friendly announcer. I got some serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Will turn your joy and laughter to tears and pain. Y'all know love is in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. 'Cause hey, it's enough going round. It's breaking many hearts. Yes, it is. So stop it, please. You know it's gone too far. Yeah. Do, do, oh, oh, oh. Mm. The force of evil plans to make you its possession. And it will if we let it destroy everybody. I'm going to stop right there because this song is just so relevant. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Mental House with me, your host, Khadija. Yeah, I decided to open up with that song this morning because y'all, you know, I'm going to make a video. Hopefully it won't be so long, but I try to stay away from this kind of information on the grounds that the rabbit hole goes so deep. But it's reality, and it's sometimes you can't ignore reality. You have to step into it, and you can't live your life in a vacuum, nor can you live your life ignoring the realities of the day. So with that being said, this situation with the Korean leader, and what's his name, Kim Jong Un or whatever his, no disrespect. I don't think that those of us who are watching Desperate Housewives or just are filling our time with so much, minute, really an entertaining type of jargon, whether it's sports, and I like these things. So I'm not trying to, just point fingers at everybody else. But what I'm saying is, it comes a time where people have to start paying attention to things that really matter. And what I do in my life, I just try to put stuff on the scale of the universe. Some things don't weigh a lot. And the things that don't weigh a lot, in my opinion, and to me, I don't even deal with. That's what I've learned so far at this age. So if y'all disagree with me, just wait till you get here and then tell me how you feel then. Because some things are just going to work itself out. And you're going to realize that certain things couldn't happen unless karma and the universe allowed it to happen. So what do you can't be in resistance to it. You have to surrender sometimes in order to gain strength, because it allows you to have a different perspective. And so what I'm trying to say about here, this thing with this China, and when you think about all the things that as a nation that we're focusing on or what we're thinking about, none of that shit matters if we're blowed off the face of the earth. Don't you know that every great empire had a time to rule? Every great empire. And according to the Mayan calendar, the Europeans and rule was 6,000 years. I was always taught that by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad as well. His time to rule wasn't as long as we may think. Now, we are under, without making it a racial type of situation, because I don't know how we can avoid it, because we have Koreans over here. We have the United States of America, which is a melting pot of everybody. Come, give us your poor, your downtrodden, that's what we are over here. Except we don't practice what we preach, and we're really good about making things seem real good on paper, right? Everybody knows that. Okay, but still we are a nation. And if anybody needs to have any reminders of that, I'm sure the people in New York can tell you exactly how they felt when them damn towers went down. It doesn't even matter if the government did it. It doesn't even matter any of that. But the resilience and the fight of the people is what ultimately showed you what the heart of the people were. There was nobody saying, I'm not going to save you because you black. I'm not going to save you because you white. We saw ourselves in crisis as a nation, right? With that being said, we stuck together, because to be in the midst of all of that damn smoke, shit flying out, people jumping out of windows, all that mayhem, to be in the eye of that storm had to be real devastating. And my heart goes out to all of y'all in New York that had to go through that. Y'all know how I feel about that. I've stated on more than one occasion. And my heart goes out to all of those who lost their lives, those of y'all who survived it, those of y'all who are still traumatized by the events of that day. When the world has forgotten you, I haven't forgotten you. And my heart goes out to you still. Okay, that is a trauma that is going to be etched in your brain, in your psyche, in your DNA memory forever and ever and ever. Amen. No matter how many people want to push past it. But with that being said, I don't think we have a clue. I don't even think we care about what the hell's. I'm not cared about what the rappers are doing. I don't give a damn about if the meta has been deciphered. I could give two fucks less about the housewives of Atlanta. I am not interested in none of this stuff. How crazy my parents, my uncles in the world is around me. Who's transgender? Is Kris Jenner a fucking idiot? I'm not concerned with any of that, because nothing else matters when we blow it off the face of the earth. Am I right? And what disturbed me is I watched Korea, them showing what it looked like their version of something like the Academy Awards or something, and they were showing this film about missiles hitting and blowing the United States off the map. Y'all don't understand. We have created and we have gotten enemies all over the planet. I'm saying we because I'm up in it. I'm up in it. So it's where I live. Whether I like it or not, no matter how I got here, it is what it is. That's reality. And so what I'm seeing is America just doesn't understand. She thinks she has so many allies. But there's a word called betrayal, honey. And you experienced it once when you went in there with the bad pig. Matter of fact, you experienced it when you were at war with Vietnam. And then you had this situation where the North and the South were fighting each other. And then we butted in. And then they attacked us. They decided to join arms and say, well, you get your ass out of here. Kind of reminiscent like if you and your sister or you and your brother is fighting or arguing, and then somebody from down the street comes in and decides to take one of the siblings' side and start doing. Usually in a probably healthy, a normal situation, the two family members will gang up and go, what? Who are you? Where you come from? We do this. But you are a foreigner. And it is what it is. And this is what's going to happen. I'm hearing that China is saying, yeah, we have a relationship with the United States, but we're very much opposed to the U.S. if they start talking about sanctions and actions against Korea. I mean, what the hell? These are Asians. Do you need how arrogant and pompous and destructive are you? I guess we done heard false flags of war and stuff so much that, and we've gotten immune to it, and we've just gotten complacent, or we think that America's always going to be on top. We are circling the drain faster than you could ever imagine. So if China and Korea join forces against us, and these people are talking about, what's his name? Kim Jong-un says he just can't wait. He got missiles pointed right at him, USA, to knock us off the map. I don't understand how that will be a focus point for all of us as Americans, as people that live here in America. For damn whether you call yourself an American or not. This is where your citizenship is. That's what you are. Okay? Let's have a reality check. Ching ching. Whether you're a dual citizen or not. That's what that means. With that being said, don't you think we need to really figure out a way to get rid of these bloodshedders, or get rid of the either the administration that we have, the craziness? Well, oh, Mike Pence, I heard him say something, the swords stand by ready. Okay. Your day will come and you'll be fucked up. Y'all don't think it can happen. One time Rome thought it. The great Egypt thought it. The great Ethiopia thought it. No. Now America is a cesspool of filth, a cesspool of madness, a whole country of division. The civil war is on the brink. The pot is on the stove, overboiling. And all we can do is talk about each other. You want to know who's sleeping with who. It doesn't matter if you gay or if you straight. All this crazy shit. And I guess y'all won't be happy until you fighting about this, and then you realize you can't come outside because we're under nuclear attack. I don't know. Tell me what you think about it. I'm not saying that to just, throw out the cause of alarm. I'm saying it because we need to put our priorities together. And we need to put each and everything that we spend energy in, we need to put it on the scale of the universe. That's what you do. That's how you determine the value or the importance of whatever it is you're talking about. Put it on the scale. See what it weighs. There you have it. Because that should help you make somewhat of a sane and rational decision, in my humble opinion, family. So I don't know. Y'all leave me a comment below. Tell me what y'all think about this shit on the horizon. Excuse my French. But with Korea and the United States and Mike Pence and them about to talk about nuclear war. What the hell? It's all you ever talk about with these white people is war. They're warmongers. Can't you see it? It's all they want to talk about. It's all they want to do is have a war. French-American war, Spanish-American war, every damn gonna, war, Korean war, World War I, World War II. What the fuck? Do you think that Korea has forgotten? We just had a standstill. There was no winner in that war. As a matter of fact, my uncle was in that war. He was a Marine in the Korean War. And he came back crazy as a Bessie bug, just like my cousin that fought in the Vietnam War. and his best friend who died at Agent Orange. But the problems still remain, and we constantly fighting, constantly fighting. Well, for those of y'all who like to fight and y'all love bloodshed, get ready because it's about to be it all. All this stuff that's on the planet, that's just a cesspool full of filth, in my opinion, should give you more incentive to focus on what it is about your internal self that you want to get right. Because you're going to leave here one day, right? The universe is not impressed with our Visa cards, MasterCards, all those things that we think makes us different and better than anybody else. The universe is not impressed with that. So I just think that we have to get our priorities right of how are we going to fight? What can, in this country, can we do that will signify one? Or do you just want to die? Simple as that. Because America can get blown off the face of the earth. And I just think some of y'all are so arrogant. You don't think that they can. They once was the most powerful nation. And some of y'all still riding that coattail that we can't never. Every great fighter loses the fight. Look at Muhammad Ali. He lost. I cried the day when Muhammad Ali lost the first. When he lost to Joe Frazier, I cried like a baby. But it taught me everybody is going to have their day. You're going to win some and you're going to lose some. And then sometimes it's just going to be over. I hope we don't. I wanted a future for my babies and my grandbabies. That's how I look at life. Some of y'all just ain't there yet. All right. Y'all go out and make it a wonderful day. All right? And I'm going to see you right here next time in the Mental House. Just wanted to share my thoughts this morning. Bye-bye.